So because I rent a room in the very last time, my check-in will be only at 3 p.m. Right now it's around like 10 a.m., 10:30 I assumed already, maybe 11 if I'm lucky. But the thing is, I landed in New York at 6:30 a.m. So you got the situation. And I thought, okay, cool, I'm gonna go walk around, like do nice things, right? I booked actually a facial, but the thing is, like I called them and I'm like, can I come around like 9 a.m. or something like that? And they like, yeah, sure. I booked and I actually arrived there and they like, oh, the dude who do this like cryofacial, he's not here, so it canceled. Then I went to take some breakfast in a like local diner. Basically, I haven't slept for like 2 days, 2 nights properly, and I was just like browsing around because my check-in only was at 3 p.m., which is kind of like ridiculous. I always thought that all check-ins around like 10 or 12 p.m. basically. Interesting thing is that I was also did really last minute confirmation. So basically I was just kind of looking for any situation, you know. So I booked basically a room in a midtown on Airbnb, and I was shocked that after I went to the booking.com and I saw literally for exact same prices, even lower, honestly even lower places in like 3 stars hotels, which is like with the rating like 8, it was, or even 8.5 out of 10 in a better areas like Chelsea. Like Midtown is like okay, it's comfortable to get places because I mean it's in the middle, literally you can get to faster to Upper Manhattan and downtown. But I mean there was like hotels in like Chelsea and East Village for like same money, even like lower, and the reviews were great, like rating like 8 out of 10 and stuff like that. So I was kind of a little bit, you know, started to frustrate because I started to comparing stuff, which is like was a little bit stupid. But the thing is, like I was browsing around the city very tired with my big bag, and I went to the library. And I was like honestly shocked because I went not to the libraries that look like museum kind of, you know, and where people just like kind of go there like in a museum. I went to the library that actual library, which is like next to a museum library. And the thing is, like, it looks amazing. It looks like crazy. I mean, I've been telling people that I'm so impressed with the libraries in LA, but I've never ever in my life have seen libraries like that. Like free water, free Wi-Fi, super clean, very nice bathrooms with the computers. Like it's pretty crazy. Like my favorite library next to my home in LA is actually have really nice, peaceful, very beautiful garden, and overall that library is really well maintained and very clean, nice. I love this place because it's like super calm, you know. It's just so cool that somebody just have access to the peaceful and nice place with the assets like free books, free computers, basically free internet, super clean bathrooms, and water. Because I wish I had access to this place when I was like 14, 16 years old, seriously, because I didn't even have like a peaceful place to focus on something, and that's why I was so impressed. Also, I have to say honestly that I'm impressed. I'm in New York my third time, I guess. First time I didn't really remember for some reason. In my second time, it was in the end of 2020, so it literally was like a ghost city. Only homeless people and ghosts, and it was super dirty and super depressive. Right now, it's like so many people, literally, like it's really hard to honestly walk on a street. And to me, it's a bit too much. I'm a little bit overwhelmed with all these people, with all this noise, with all these cars. It's a little bit upsetting to me. So this morning I wasn't feel exciting, for my trip. It is actually exciting because it's my first trip for like 2 years. God, I was in LA all this time. I mean, if not count Orange County in Malibu. Something that I have to notice is that for some reason, even though on this much smaller territory and with much more people concentration, for some reason in New York I feel cleaner than in LA. Like for real, I don't know, I just have this feeling. I mean, it's still homeless people, it's still a little bit rubbish on the street, but honestly, overall, I literally have the feeling it's much more cleaner, definitely, than it was in ending of 2020, and it's much more cleaner than in LA, overall. So this is nice, actually. Okay, I'll sit for a second, take a rest. The point it is, in New York is really natural to walk. I feel really normal. I don't feel stupid. Like in LA, when I'm walking, even in downtown, I always feel stupid. I feel honestly unsafe. I feel stupid, even in the most safest areas. Seriously, I just feel something bad can happen. And here in New York, it feels natural. It feels like normal to walk because everybody walk. Like 90% of people are actually, like, everyone walks. So I am right now on my way to restaurant. Just want to get my lunch/dinner, and I've been choosing between 3. I would say first was like Dean, New York. Rating was like 4 and 4. And it's just basically just American kitchen, so basically like mac and cheese or like chicken, stuff like that. So I just didn't want to eat something like that. Probably second, this is the choice that I were supposed to do, because this is Chinese restaurant, super beautiful. Like I saw it on a Google Maps. It's like 4.6, super beautiful inside, super like fancy, and one of the best Chinese restaurants. How I got it here, basically, but for some reason I didn't feel like Chinese today, so I decided to go to eat pizza in a numero 28. I'm boring, I know. I'm a simple girl. Like, I'm in New York gonna eat pizza. Even though I thought, okay, like before when I was in LA, I was dreaming to eat authentic New York pizza. I was dreaming to eat bagels. I was dreaming to eat again black and white cookies, because in LA you're not gonna find black and white cookies, or I mean, if you find in supermarket, it's some crap. It's not a real authentic black and white cookies. Okay, maybe I'll get tomorrow. Yeah, but I feel like pizza, yeah. I mean, I thought first like, oh, I'm not gonna be that stereotypical and eat pizza like I've never eaten it in my life ever before. But now I do feel like, yeah, pizza and some prosecco, and yeah, it's gonna be nice actually. And also, I've never been in a numero 28, and by reviews, I would say I heard this name for some time, maybe on Instagram. So I'm probably gonna go and eat some pizza today. Just I honestly I got a little bit tipsy from prosecco, and I really want to just like go to sleep, but I cannot give up because I actually booked a session with mixologist in 3 hours.
What time do you land?
Sugar, 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 sugar.
Go for that strike. Then once you land, guys, I want you to throw a rear elbow and then get her.
Get that selfie.
God, so good. It's really fresh, really good ingredients. So today is my last morning in New York, and it's only been 3 days. I mean, 2 days and a half technically, because I will be here till like 1, 2 p.m., maybe 3 p.m. and after I'm going to heading out to airport. But honestly, it was for sure very exciting. It was my first trip for like 2 years, and the shoot, like why I actually in the first place went here, because yesterday I had a shoot, and honestly I was so lucky. I had so much fun because team was basically amazing, and other team models with who I worked, a guy and another girl, they were super sweet, super open, super friendly, and I had so much fun. There was clients, there was like whole team, and literally everybody was so professional, so friendly, so open, so nice. So I had so much fun, and we actually finished much earlier than I was expecting. So I actually had a time. So I went to a restaurant and I went for the drinks. And today, this morning, I already actually went for the self-defense class. It was my first time, and let me tell you, I wasn't expecting it to be so intense, but at the same time, I should say the trainer was like amazing, very, very professional woman, and she explained everything like so good. Even I was like a little bit slow, as always, as usual, but I really feel like I learned something, because before that my only experience was like just few kickboxing classes, but I definitely learned something there. So it was really cool. Also, I got a matcha and I checked out from the hotel. So right now I'm just having kind of like little breakfast / lunch, and after, I think before to go to airport, I just wanted to head out to Central Park and maybe ride a bike or just walk, maybe a scooter, we'll see. Hopefully it's gonna be fun. By the way, I actually, after the matcha and self-defense class, actually got wet. So interesting, because when I landed in New York on Monday, like around like 6 a.m., I was a little bit disappointed because it was kind of cold and a little bit like how's it called, like sweater weather, like sweat weather. Like it was a little bit cold, a little bit chill. It was really gloomy. But today, in the morning, after I got wet under the rain, it was raining for like a couple hours. So I was just sitting in a place where I stayed, and after rain, sun just came out. Which is like really lucky I am. How lucky I am that I actually got some sun in New York after rain. So and this song in my head playing, actually, like here comes the sun, doo 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 doo.